And we were just here last month with Velveeta is the name of that outfit. Some great players, which I am blessed by. Let's see, what's that one? A little bit more of an obscure number from the first T-Rex. Terry Livingston was his name, and I thought it was hilarious because he lived on a place called Shakespeare Lane. It was all like so English. And I had only ever been out of the country to go to Canada twice on hockey trips. When I was 13, my mom gave me a choice. I was coming out of grammar school, going to high school. She said, "You can come to Italy with us. We're going to Italy. Or you can, pick something." I said, "I want to go to hockey camp." So I went to Bobby Orr, Mike Walton hockey camp in Orillia, Canada, which is, skills that have served me incredibly good stead since then. Where I was the second shittiest guy skater in the whole camp, except for a really poor, unfortunate guy that everyone called Baldy because he had gotten a whiffle before he went in, and he was so bad he had to push a chair around the ice for 2 weeks. Humiliating. So every night I said my prayers, I thank God for Baldy, and needless to say, children are cruel. So I'd never been anywhere but Orillia, Canada, and then Sonny and I suddenly, a couple of months into our relationship, maybe 6 months, we're going to London. I was, wow, England, London, that's where Beatles are from, that's where T-Rex is from. So everything kind of impressed me, but some stuff was so, just too cool to be believed. And after our first weekend, when our first hang together, me and Terry, when he took me to meet the T-Rex fan club, and we went to this pub, they had rented a film projector. I guess it was pre-video, right? 1980. 78, excuse me, first trip. And so they had a real of episodes of his show. He had a TV show called Mark, M-A-R-C, Mark, and I guess it was very popular. It was on his comeback phase when he got in that car accident. He had lost a bunch of weight. And they had some home movies where he was like eating an apple or a peach, I can't remember, and kind of really messily, and it was slow motion, and he was like kind of showing you his ass, like, look how skinny I am, and spinning around, like one of the roadies had shot him, and they were watching it in slow motion forward, slow motion backward, and then slow motion forward. They were having problems dealing with Mark's passing, I think. But yeah, so at any rate, the next trip, he said, would you like to see where Mark's buried? And I was like, oh, I would love that. And so that's when I found out that Mark Bolan was actually Jewish. His name is Mark Feld. And we went to the Jewish cemetery at Golders Green, and where his ashes were. And all that was there really were a stick. It was just a stick in the ground. And everybody had their stick and a little teeny piece of paper, like a fortune cookie stapled on it. And his didn't even have that anymore. Whether it blew off or someone, I guess people kept taking it. The only reason you knew it was his is because they had put those little glitter stars like you get in school when you're a good kid, which it was not pitiful. I'm not sure what the word is, but it was evocative. And it reminded you that all those fans were really kids, man. They were 11, 12, 13-year-olds, same fans that propelled the Beatles, fueled T-Rex to see. So we went to see Mark Feld's grave, and when we got there, my friend told me a story about David Bowie, because they were having lovers for probably blew it out of proportion from what it was, but they had jumped in the old, they'd done the Amber Dance, and they were best buddies. So Bowie sent a White Swan made out of, I guess, like roses or carnations, a big, huge White Swan, and that was his floral arrangement for the funeral.